and welcome to MoReece J TV, and shout out to the MOGANG and everyone that rides with the MOGANG. What's good, what's good, what's good? Now this got requested on one of my Australian reactions. No, actually, I'm lying. I have got, I did get some requests from Australian reactions. So I think it was my Wombat reaction where I was requested to do Chillin' It. I think my Chillin' It reaction, I was given a little bit of, not a list, but, well, kind of a list, but a few artists to check out. And I'm going to work my way through those. And I think it might have been my T-REV reaction. Somebody requested this here, which is Australian. I think he said they're a drill group, an Australian drill group, and they're called OneFour, and they've got this track here called Welcome to Prison, which I believe is the one that he requested. So we're going to be checking this out today. I've never heard OneFour before. Definitely don't know anything about this track, although the title tells me a little bit. It's obviously going to probably be based around being locked up. But the one thing I will say is I've got high hopes, because what I've been hearing from Australia in recent weeks, since I've been checking out people like Wombat, Chillin' It, it's just fire. And I've even encouraged some other reactors to do some Australian reactions. I believe I've got the real McCoy Reacts. He's going to be checking out Chillin' It. I'm going to be sharing around Wombat as well, and I'm going to be checking out some of the others. I've got to go through my comments again and make sure that I've got everyone that's been recommended, because I really do. I really want to dip into some of these Australian artists, because they're really coming with it. They're really coming with it. Every track so far has been lit. So I advise everyone to go and check out some Australian hip hop, rap, grime, you know, and we're about to find out what this drill group's coming with. So without further ado, this is OneFour with Welcome to Prison. Let's go, guys.
The fucking first cut, because all the boys are around this and that. Yeah, what's going on? It's my favorite Lex here, you know? We're going to be missing for a little bit, but it is what it is. Hey, Lex, come. Hey, yo, what's good? It's Double K. Free up my brothers in the yard, and that can't wait till they all come back. Hey, free the 27 original district. What's goody?
Said pray for the best, expect the worst. Don't make promises if you go back on your word. If you
pray for the best, expect the worst. Don't go back on your word. Good advice.
Doing it rock, you gotta be willing to work. Hit a search and grab the dosh, you gotta get to it first. See, I grew up in church, but I had devils in my ears saying fuck it, controlling my young mind like a puppet. Had me skipping school.
I was raised in church, but I had devil in my ears, controlling my mind like a puppet, or his young mind. That's facts. That goes for a lot of people, my man. That's facts. And that's the thing, you know, you see a lot of good people getting locked up and penalised for things that they've done, even though the things that they've done doesn't represent their character at all. It could be exactly what he's just saying. The devil was in their ears. Peer pressure, it could be circumstances, desperation, could be a number of different reasons. Doesn't really represent who they are. Fire.
Society's in the alley as a youngin', never a boss, bro, I was running. Ayy, started running bud just to get paid. Now bro's got beef, I gotta run with a blade. See my blood get got, and that's when my heart changed. Took a couple L's, but that's part of the game. Live and learn. Take a help.
Took a couple L's, but that's part of the game. A lot of people fear that. A lot of people deliberately don't do something that they dream about doing, and they don't go for it because of the L's that they might take. And It takes a confident person and a real person and a don't give a F person to actually go, do you know what? I'm going to take these L's and keep going. And I see he was talking about, you know, he was running Bud to make some money. He's got into some beef. He's had to carry some, you know, he's had to go a little bit strapped, you know, carry a blade or whatever he needed to carry in order to defend himself because of it's a competitive and dangerous industry dealing. You know, you start treading on other people's business. Sometimes you're ordered to do that by those that are actually controlling the blood flow, or whether it's cocaine or bud, you know, smoking weed, like whatever you're dealing, the person that's sort of controlling you and telling you this is what you got to sell, this is what you got to bring back, this is where you got to be, this is the time, etc, etc, etc. There's other mans out there sending out their mans waiting for you. Happens over here all the time, the county lines, and yeah, it's a tough world to be in.
What comes, and if it kicks off, brother, don't run. I was taught from young that I'll get caught up in the system, didn't listen, and that's how I got done. See, I'm just trying to make a living, lad, and just do me now.
You got caught up in the system, didn't listen, you got done. So eventually the law caught up with him. You know, he didn't listen to anyone else telling him to, you know, fall back, do something else, you ain't got to do this. He got caught up in it all, and then bang, next thing you know, cell walls, bars.
I ain't stop until they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Ay, train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. And you'll be eats wild when they come to meet ya and say, "Mo, shall welcome to prison." Ay.
Okay. So this is where his really life lessons begin, but he's in there. The advice that he receives, you know, train, don't get caught up again. Don't become a victim of the system. That's fire.
In the yard and I can't wait till they all come back, OneFour part of the gang, 2-7 where my heart is at, We chopped up too easy, got locked up too easy, and now I'm on TV. I better burn them to see me walk, they'd rather see me between these walls. Expect the worst.
So you know, this is the thing, once you build a name for yourself, those that are in charge of the law now, you know, they like mark your head, and they want you to continue to be behind those four walls. And he's saying that him and his boys, they stuck together, they grinded, they did their thing, they got together and made something of themselves. They're on TV now, like he said, now I'm on TV, but they'd rather see me behind these four walls. And they want him to make it. They want him to set a brand new example of how to actually challenge the system in an effective way. Fire.
For the best, keep them close if you know they're down for a stretch. They call us ball runners with the utmost respect. Well known in the system, there's not much of us left. You also got the crummy snitch.
They call us ball runners, and they're well known in the system. There ain't much of us left. They're either dead or locked up. But the handful that are left are out there trying to make it. Trying to get to where they deserve to be, somewhere where they're valued for who they are, for what they can teach and bring to people. Like in the music that they're doing here, sending out a real message. Fire.
Biggest bitch, a dog that couldn't take the pressure for what he did. The lowest of the lowest that you can get as a cream. Have him leveled with the rest of him down in protection. Separated from the rest of us. Cause our instincts always got the best of us. Paranoid thinking now there's no one left to trust. Don't get me wrong, the boys in here still don't give a fuck. But why is he acting sus? Heard the fellas over there trying to take me for an inner spike. Eats what? I'm just gonna chill and wait. Fuck waiting another day. Pull up to his cell, give him hell. I want all you got. Put inside this pillowcase and don't forget your dinner tray. Ayy.
Oh, okay. So that's the darker side of being inside. You know, people coming up on you, pulling up to your cell, bringing that bullshit, wanting to take your things, bully you, control you, you know, and you don't know who to trust anymore. Everybody's making snaky, snidey moves. You know, one person might be trying to be your friend, but it's actually infiltrating you to you know, for the enemy. Next thing you know, like, people pulling up. You know, they want to do you in, basically. They want to do you in. They want to stop you in your tracks. They don't like you. Fire.
See, I'm just trying to make a living out and just do me. See, I ain't stopping till they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. Then you'll be eats wild when they come to meet ya. Same old, so welcome to prison. Aye. In the yard and I can't wait till they all come back, OneFour part of the gang, 2-7 when my heart is at, We chopped up too easy, got locked up too easy. Now I'm on TV. I bet it burns them to see me walk. They rather see me in between these walls,
Fire, give them them guns, man. It was fire. And I like the fact that the true message of the track was, you don't want to end up behind them walls. There's other ways of reaching your goals, getting what you want, without becoming a victim to the system. Because once they've got you marked on the map, once they've got you in their sights, you know, they're going to make it very difficult for you, these law enforcements, to get out. You create a hole you can't get out of. And then once you're inside and they've got you, everything that when realisation comes, it's a waiting game. You can't put anything into practice until you get out of there. Although, there is some things you can probably do inside, and that's network with the right people. How easy that is, I don't know. But, I mean, all prisons are different, all cultures are different. All gangs are similar, but they're different in their rules. But I think the main point of this track is that, you know, what he had to go through to get to the TV screen. You know, the way that they see him, they don't want him. They want to keep him behind them four walls. They don't want him up on the screen. You know, making something of himself, spreading his message. But his message is plain and clear. You know, make the right moves now. Don't end up behind them four walls. Don't become their victim. Be their opponent. Be their opponent by telling your message about any of the injustices. You know, put it into music. Put your pen to the pad. Work out. Take care of yourself. Be a better person. Fire. Lit track. Really enjoyed this. So guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I thank you for watching MoReece J TV. Don't forget, go check out my Lyrical Assassins. I'll leave the IG and Twitter name in the description below, so you can go follow us. We've got some great artists over there that we would really like you to check out. Also, go check out my hip hop shop, which is on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description for that. All of our Lyrical Assassins music, whether it's Spotify, Google Play or whatever, gets listed in the hip hop shop, so you can go stream or purchase their music. We do have an Eminem shop which is currently closed. We'll get that back up and running soon. If you want to get yourself a MoReece J TV t-shirt from the Teespring store, I'll leave the link to my Teespring store in the description below. We've got our Mo Vaseline line of merch over there, so please go check that out as well. And we've also just released our Lyrical Assassins merch, so go check that out as well. And any real big Eminem fans, go join our group on Facebook, Eminem Rap God. Just type that in on Facebook, go join that group over there. I've been notified that there's a few groups that have started up that are called Eminem Rap God as well. So if you have trouble finding the one that's mine, just hit me up in the DMs, I'll give you the link. So guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I'll catch you again in a little bit. Take care, guys.